Hey, Grant Cardone here. Welcome to the Cardone Zone. Every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I come to you to talk about your business, your finances, your money. Today, I'm here to talk to you about how to handle these unprecedented times, what I'm doing to get myself, my family, my staff. This is completely unprecedented. And I would have said the same thing in 2008, by the way. Unprecedented times require a different different level of actions, different programs, and I hope this finds you well. But the truth is, it probably finds you a bit scared right now. I know I'm scared. I'm concerned. I'm worried, not just for me and my family, but for my employees, and for you. And so, if I can help you in these crazy, epic, almost biblical proportion times, understand that in 100 years. People will be talking about the people that lived through 2020. And so call me up 305-865-8668 if you have a question or a plan. I'd love to hear it. And I want to share with you what we're doing right here at my office. I just spent some time with my staff going over, hey, this is what you need to do right now. This is what I'm doing, and this is what you should do. Okay, understand that these are unprecedented times. This has not happened before. This is probably Great Depression kind of stuff. I'm just going to give you a little bit of bad news so that we can get on with business, okay? You will be requested to do things that you have never, ever had to make decisions on before. You will have to make decisions, okay? You will have to make new decisions, tough decisions about things you're going to give up. You want change? I always say this. First thing you got to do is give something up. You will have to make the toughest decisions of your lifetime. What are you willing to give up? What do you need to give up? What do you need to say no to? Okay? Number two, this will not fix itself in 2 weeks. Johnny, my buddy Johnny over there is like, it's going to be different in a week. I said, no, bro, it ain't. It's going to be worse in a week. It'll be worse. It ain't going to be the same in a week. I said this, by the way, on our tour in January. I'm like, hey, guys, 2020 is not guaranteed to be better for everybody. Everybody's walking in 2020. It's going to be the best year ever. It's going to be a different year. So look, this thing is not going to fix itself, and it is not going to fix itself quickly, and it is going to last a while. I'm telling you the bad news so you can get tough, start making these decisions, okay? Okay? Get out of denial. The faster you get out of the denial phase, the faster you can handle this. This is unprecedented. This is tough, okay? Accept it. Quit thinking, turning on the TV. I'll just show you whether you're in denial or not. You're turning on the TV, waiting to see if there's good news today. There's not going to be good news right now, okay? The coronavirus is the least of your worries, by the way. If you're worried about getting sick, you went and got your little mask. Dude, the mask, this is not the big problem. The big problem is your finances, where you're going to live, how you're going to make a car payment, whether you're going to have a job or not, whether you have income. Like, will you be able to go buy food in 3 months? I'm not giving you bad news, by the way. I'm giving you the truth of what you need to hear right now. This is not about whether you get sick or not. Okay, the entire planet is sick right now. Companies are sick. There's 32 trillion businesses in America. Half of them will go out of business. Oh my God, Grant, you give me bad news. I'm giving you the truth. They're going to go out of business. They're going to fail. Many of these companies will not come back on. The question is, how are you going to handle these unprecedented times? What are you going to do, okay? This will take some time to fix itself. The other half of people that will stay in business, that will be in business, okay? Meaning we will get through this, okay? You will survive. That's the good news and the bad news, okay? I'm going to give you the worst news of all if you're ready for it. The worst news of all is you will not die. There is no escaping this scenario. You will get through it, okay? Unprecedented times. Number one, you got to make tough decisions. What are you going to give up? Two, get out of denial. This is happening. It is real. It is big. It is bigger than anything your grandparents went through. Okay. Three, You will get through this. You will get through this. The question now is, what do you look like when you get through this? What do you look like? 2, how did you act? Okay? And are you better or worse? What do you look like? How did you get through it? Are you better or worse for what you did? Everybody's going to take a hit, folks. Everybody. 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. The lines are full. A couple things I'm going to do just real quick. 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night. I'm going to eat every 2.5 hours. I'm going to get up before the sun goes to bed. Before the sun comes up, I will be up. I'll go to sleep at 9 o'clock, no later than 9 o'clock. I will eliminate news and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all the bullshit channels. If you have time for Snapchat and Instagram watching, you are not doing what you should be doing, which is calling customers, making relationships, connecting relationships, developing relationships. All your time must be spent on outflow, not inflow. All inflow will be pretty much negative right now. If somebody calls you with the conspiracy, the latest conspiracy of the Chinese virus, or the Democratic Trump created this, or the Trump propaganda that the Democrats created this. If you got time to hear this, it's because you're not doing what you need to be doing. What are you doing? How are you doing it? Are you going to be better or worse? If you have time for bad news, it's going to be worse for you a year from now. It will not be better. It will be worse. 8 hours of sleep. Eat every 2 hours. Stay away from the news. Stay away from Instagram. Maybe you find 3 or 4 people to follow and that's it. You shouldn't be watching every live that pops up. Now is the time. Now is the time for self-improvement. Spend time now. Study history. Go back and study all the other events that have happened. Guess what? We survived them all. Every single one of them we got through. World War I, World War II, the Civil War, Vietnam. Like, we get through them all. We all do get through them. The question is, what do you look like at the end? How did you get through it? How do you feel about yourself? How do others feel about you? Are you better? Are you worse? Let's take our callers. I'm on your side, by the way. I'm gonna be here every day. I told Johnny today. I said, Johnny, I want to do a video, a podcast every day. Okay, short. I'm gonna keep these 20 or 30 minutes. Get you a punch. Get back to work. Okay. So if you find this good for you, if you find it supportive, if you like the message, tune in to me. If not, block me. Don't watch me.
Cody in Virginia.
Cody. You guys need to make decisions about who you're going to watch and who you aren't. Okay, Cody, what's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot. How are you, Grant?
Good, man. Good.
Good. So good to talk to you. I just really had a quick question. I just wanted to touch base. We got a lot going on out in the world right now with all this virus stuff spreading. And I'm in the car sales industry myself. I sell Fords here in Virginia, and I really wanted to just touch base real quick and see if you feel like I should be, when I'm reaching out and making these calls and following up on all these leads and everything, should I just grab the bull by the horns and kind of confront the elephant in the room and get right into the conversation, or should I kind of ignore it like it's not happening? I just kind of want to see the thought.
No, it is happening, bro. You got 18,000 car dealers in America. We're probably going back to 9 or 10,000. People still need to buy cars, though. If you're going to stay in that business, if you were selling 12 cars a month, you're probably going to sell 3 or 4 or 5. The only way you're going to sell 12 is if you increase your activity by like 10, 15 times. So right now you need to be thinking about on the phone, calling people, service calls, like every possible lead. Everything you should have been doing last year, you have to do now. You don't have a choice on that. If you're not going to do that, then go Uber. Go do Uber Eats.
Understood.
And the 5 stages of loss. The 5 stages of loss are basically denial. That's where everybody's at right now. Nobody wants to accept that this is happening right now. That's why you guys keep watching the media. Okay? There's anger. Who did this? Oh, it was the Chinese that did this. It don't really matter whether it was a bat or whether it was Wuhan. What does it matter right now? Like when there's a fire in the kitchen, you don't blame somebody, you put it out. Number 3, there is bargaining, okay? Oh, it's going to be all right. It's going to be fine. We'll get through this, okay? Yeah, you're going to get through it. Sure you are. That's the worst part of it. The worst part of it is you're going to get through it. You see what I'm saying? You're like, we're going to make it? Yeah, but what do you look like when you make it? Who are you going to be? Who's your family going to be? What got destroyed? How did you act? How did you operate? This is why the wealthy make so much money in these periods of time, because they like, okay, I'm looking forward. When I walked into January 2020, I said, guys, I'm not planning for 2020. I'm planning for 2030. Like right now, you need to look forward into the future. Who are you 10 years from now? Not this year or in the next 3 months, okay? Depression. People are going to go through depression. Depression is a response to not accepting. You're going through loss, okay? You don't have a mental disease. You're depressed because you lost something that you haven't accepted. The last one is this, okay? Acceptance. Now, if you want to get through the 5 stages, just go to this one right now. Okay? You go to this one right now and say, hey, the world just came to an end and we got to reboot. My computer crashed. Okay, don't get pissed off about it. Don't do this, deny, anger, pissed off about the computer, throw it against the wall. Makes things worse. Bargaining. Okay, I don't really need my computer right now. Depressed. I hate my computer. I'm depressed about it. No, man, just accept it and reboot. The reason you're watching the media, the reason I watch TV is because I'm playing over here. This is what you're doing when you're looking on Google for what's going to happen. You're moving through one of those 4 stages. Accept it. Start making changes. What do I need to quit? What do I need to give up? What can't I pay for right now? I mean, that's how the situation we're in, folks. Don't wait 6 months from now to do that. Do it now. Who do I need to take off of my list of people I'm talking to? Maybe you got a sister that's like, I can't talk to you, dude. You're too freaked out. Like, I love you. I'll be here for you when you get over this, but I can't talk to you right now because you're consuming too many theories that do not help me. If you're not on the phone, you haven't accepted what you need to be doing. You think somebody's going to call you. Ain't nobody calling you right now. Next caller. Speed this process up. The world is coming to an end. Accept it. Reboot right now.
Tony in PA.
Tony in the PA, what's going on?
Yeah, not much. I'm from PA. I'm a realtor / iron worker. I was looking through some properties and I found a deal that I liked, which got me on to another one. It's in a resort type of area.
What was that last part? I didn't hear the question.
It's in a resort type of area.
Yeah.
It's got 115 acres. It's zoned recreational district. I'm in the process of trying to do my due diligence of getting a hold of the township.
Yeah, dude. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about it's a property that is 1.5.
Yeah. Bro. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, Las Vegas is empty.
Yeah.
Midnight 2 nights ago, they took $4 billion out of the casinos because they're not going to be open for 60 days. $4 billion in cash. And nobody coming to your resort, man. Were you crazy?
No, I'm not saying now, but the process will take a while to even develop.
Yeah.
You know, it's 150.
Bro, you need to worry about food right now. You need to worry about you need to call somebody, get $1. $1 at a time, folks. You're rebuilding right now. Rebuilding, it's a reboot, okay? Thank you. $1, I got to get $1, then I got to get a second $1. First thing you got to do is reduce all your expenses. Anything unnecessary, get rid of it, throw it away, return it, send it back. You bought some stuff, you hadn't opened it yet, send it back to them. Get your money back. Second thing, work on adding dollars, $1 at a time. Second $1. Many people are going to take a hit right now. You're going to get a pay reduction or you're going to get unemployed. You're starting over, starting from zero. What would you do if you had zero? Well, you get to find out right now. You're going to training camp, baby. Everybody just joined the military. There's going to be a boot camp. Just don't know how long it's going to be. Like everything you've always needed to do for yourself, you are going to be forced to do it now. If you don't do it, you're going to be somebody you're not proud of later. So you're either going to get through this and survive and prosper, or you're going to get through this and be punished. But you're going to get through this. Third caller.
Nick in Arizona.
Nick, how you doing in AZ, buddy?
I'm doing good, Grant. Good to talk to you. First of all, I love you, man. Thanks for all that you do.
Yeah,
So I had a quick question. Like, as far as when it comes to balancing your responsibilities, like I know you're a father, you're a husband. I'm going to be soon as well. But I know you talk about, like, high commitment. You know, like I just got on Cardone U, you know, and I've just kind of immersed myself in it, just learning as much as I can, as quick as I can, because I just started working for a car dealership as well. But like when it comes to just juggling these responsibilities, being like balanced, you don't want to like neglect your other, like what are things that you do, like again as a father, as a husband, to kind of help you find that balance and not like, you know what I mean? Like not neglect other areas of life that also need your attention and energy.
Well, you know, it's a great question. I haven't done a great job at it the last couple of days because I've been slightly preoccupied. So even when I'm with them, I'm like, am I really with them right now? We're quarantined right now. So I'm in the studio today with you guys because I think that this is, they said I can't do what is it?
More than 10 people.
No, but what kind of business can be open? It's got to be necessary.
Essential.
Essential. Well, this is essential, government. How about that? How about that for essential? Essential with an I. So because people need inspiration and they need the truth. You guys need the truth. You don't need more media telling you about the coronavirus. The coronavirus is the least of your worries, folks. Okay, 1 million people die in America every year. There's going to be millions of people without employment. Tens of millions of people, not millions. Tens of millions of people will be without a job, and they had a job 2 weeks ago. The restaurant business was having a record year a week ago. Many of them won't open again. Like that, you need people telling you the truth. So, bro, I haven't been a great father in the last 2 or 3 days, even though I've spent more time with my kids. So the fact that you even asked me that question is great. I need to get off. I need to stay away from the TV because anytime I'm spending on TV, I'm not spending it with my kids. So what I'm doing today, starting today, is I'm taking my 24 hours. I'm committing to 8 hours of sleep, and then my 16 hours is going to get discipline chopped up. How am I spending all 16 hours? Okay, I'm making a commitment to not spend more than 60 minutes a day on any form of inflow, TV or social media. Okay, so if I take out 1 hour, this could be a Netflix movie, by the way. There's nothing wrong with watching a good movie, a good feel-good movie, or an inspirational movie about a comeback. I got 15 hours to start working out. Who am I calling? Who am I calling? Who am I talking to? Who am I developing relationships with? How do I maximize this moment? How do I become an essential part of the comeback of not just America, but the world? This is a worldwide reboot. We are all in this together. Like if there's any one major benefit out of this, is we're not talking about some of the bullshit we were talking about 3 months ago. Now it's like, God damn, shit. You thought Trump was a problem 3 months ago. Now you're like, God damn, I don't care who the president is. I don't care about Trump, Biden, Sarah, boo-boo, baba. I care about me, my family, and my future. Now everybody's on the main thing. The main thing is what? Do I have a better future or not? That's all I want to do with you guys here. I want to help you through 2020. It's going to be tough. But look, you're up for it, guys. You're up for it. You can do this. You have to do it. You ain't going to die. Let's go.
Clinton in South Carolina.
The worst thing that I can tell you, Clinton, is you will not die. See, you guys got to accept that. Oh, shit, I ain't going to die. So what's going to happen? You're going to get through this. Now the question is how? How are you going to get through it? What are you going to look like on the other side? And are you going to survive and flourish and prosper, or are you going to be punished for how you operate right now? Go ahead, Clinton.
Grant, man, what's going on? I appreciate you having me, man. I just want to call and give everybody a challenge. Anybody that's in a position to help somebody, even if it might be a little trying times right now, those of us that do have a little excess, I think we need to get out of our own heads and get out there and help some people, because there's a lot of people that are going through a hard time. And if you got a little extra, man, there's somebody that needs it. That's my message.
Yeah. And you know, Clint, I love that, man. And let me just tell you, if you got some extra courage, use it right now. Show people what they should be doing. Look, handouts are not what people need right now. They need examples, because the government's going to give some handouts. We about to go through the biggest handout, dish out, like, I'm telling you, it's going to be trillions. It ain't going to be like what they're talking about, $1.5 trillion. It's going to be $3 or $4 or $5 trillion. What people are going to need, though, is examples. And the government cannot give a good example. People need, Clinton, you to be courageous. I need to see what you're doing every day more than
Man,
a dollar from your meal, you know?
I'll tell you a step that I took, man. I'm a lot smaller scale than you, man, but I have a couple of properties. I have some under finance, and I reached out to all the tenants that are there. I said, hey, I don't know what your financial situation is. It's not my place to ask, but I just pretty much paused all their payments. They're still going to owe me what they're going to owe me, but I said, hey, let's get through this. I'm okay. I want to make sure y'all are okay, because at the end of the day, if they're not okay, that's going to hurt my business as well. So, hey, if you're in the position to do something like that, we got some government checks coming out. Some of us need them, some of them don't,
Yeah.
man. If you don't need that check, man, give it to somebody that does. It's as easy as that.
Yeah. I agree with you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you calling in. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate what you're doing in the world. You're a good example.
Alrighty, last caller, you have Mason in Toronto.
Mason, how you doing up in the YYZ?
Oh man, it's this virus is handed me a good one. I'll tell you that much, Uncle G.
Yeah.
I got two questions. I put some money down on a home in December. I
Yeah.
gave 40 G's, and I was refinancing my house, turning it into a duplex, and it was going to move into that, then blow both out next spring. That was the plan.
Yeah.
So I got my house appraised 2 weeks ago. I'm able to get the $200K out now. And the builder on the other house that closing in 2 months is going, okay, we want more deposit, we want to close it. The banks are hiking the rates. So me and my wife are going, should we just bail on them and try to get our deposit back?
Yeah, you should get your deposit back 100%.
Right.
100% you should.
Right, and just hunker down here, maybe rent the basement out type of thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, my other quick question was, wouldn't they be able to sue me for the balance or hold my
Ain't nobody
deposit?
suing you right now, bro. And nobody's suing anybody right now. You just can't. They're not going to sue you for the balance. Number one, number two, the 40 grand. You ought to go after it aggressively and say, hey, this is an epic, unprecedented time in history, and it is what it is. And it's clear that it's something more than just a moment. And so, again, folks, I'm not here to give you bad news. I'm here to give you the truth. I'm the guy that's going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. So,
all right, I have a quick.
yeah, you know what
question.
happens in times like this. This is what happened in 2008. I just want to tell you guys this. What I realized in 2008 was I wasn't big enough to get anybody's attention. I'm like, the next time this happens, I'm not going to owe them $50 million. I'm going to owe them $1 billion. Okay, so now it's like, okay, guys, we're all in this together. How y'all want to get through this? I know we're going to get through it. I've been through enough of these things, 2000, 1995, 1976, when the oil embargo happened, thought the world was coming to an end. We thought $3 gas was the problem. Gasoline's 99 cents today in America. 99 cents, man. That's a problem. You guys wanted lower gasoline prices? Shit, they're probably going to go to 50 cents. Okay, you might not even be able to leave your house. Right now, you'd be like, shit, I don't care what I pay. I just want to leave the house for a second. You understand? So everything we were all bitching about, boom, off the table. Oh, the line at the movie theater. You can't go to a movie theater this weekend, can you? So it's a reboot moment, right? It's a reboot moment, okay? First thing is, get into acceptance. Second thing is, start making moves. You got to make moves. You got to do stuff, okay? You got to do stuff. This is what you're going to be known for, what you do. You need discipline in your life. Control the clock. Go to sleep at 9 o'clock, get up at 5 a.m., beat the sun up every day, and take the other 15 hours, 16 hours, and you need to hammer down. Don't sleep less right now. You need sleep. 8 hours of sleep. When you drop below 6 hours of sleep, you actually drop your immune system by about 50%. Don't do that. You need to stay healthy. You need to eat every 2.5 hours. Good, clean foods. Okay? Get your exercise in. Take 40, 50 minutes out of your 15 hours and get a good workout in. Maybe you get 2 30-minute sessions in twice a day without going to the gym. You do it at home. You got 15 hours left to get on the phone and call people. Build a list. Stay in contact with people. They're going to be around a year from now. You're going to be around a year from now. Your family's going to be around a year from now. But what do you look like? What does your family know about you at that moment? Were you courageous? Did you do? Were you disciplined? Thank you for watching today. Grant Cardone in the Cardone Zone. Let's get through this, okay? Because we will.